Cooper Webb.
Yep.
His contract's up. He's having a great year. He did a 1-year deal for KTM, and he's won 2 races, and he's going to win some more, and he looks great. We think Sexton's going there to KTM next year. I don't know if they want to keep both guys. Honda's got an opening. Kawasaki has an opening potentially, and we all think he'll end up back at Bobby Reagan's.
He's going.
spot.
He'll go blue.
What would you do though? Would
I go back to the bike that I hated?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a completely different bike.
It is.
And he sees that it's winning. He sees that it's doing good now. I mean, and it's closer to his home, and maybe he can get more development. Maybe he could do more stuff with it, and maybe they're more open to seeing that he left their bike and then won instantly to where now if he comes back, maybe they'll actually listen. Because when Tomac started, they're going to listen to Tomac.
Yeah. Well, when Cooper was there, it was factory Yamaha.
Yeah.
They weren't star yet. They've turned over a new leaf.
No, so I'm saying, so maybe the whole thing will be quite a bit different to where, maybe he feels more comfortable going back.
Right.
I don't see him going red. But what else is there?
Yeah.
I definitely don't see him going green. I see Jason staying green.
Yeah, I would think so. Shorty, what would you do if you were advising Cooper? What do you think he's going to do?
I agree completely with Davey, and I think you have to put your ego aside and put yourself in the best environment with the right people, and that will give you the success, and the money will follow, not maybe necessarily chase the money at this point in his career.
Right. Yeah, I'm just interested because I've been talking to people close to him, and they agree with me that there's no way KTM thought he would be this good. They would have signed him longer if they thought he was going to be back, right?
Yeah.
But they gave him a 1-year deal. It was Supercross only. Now it's going to be Motocross too. So there's no – KTM might have been like, oh, shit, like he's back.
Yeah, but if they signed him to a 2-year deal, then maybe he's not as motivated and the results aren't the same.
Sure.
That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's past champion, and you can't take that away from him. But I also know – from hearing from the grapevine, obviously, that he doesn't like the atmosphere that he's in.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I heard that from anyone at KTM. I just heard that from people that.
It's not like you would know somebody who worked closely with Cooper Webb at all.
No, not at all.
There's nobody there that you would have any relationship with.
And no, I did not. And no, I did not hear it from him.
Okay.
Promise you.
All right.
It was just more so like he struggles with the environment.
Yeah,
he struggles
I
with
think you're right.
If he does bad, that they don't speak to him and stuff like that. But that's just how they always are. And
they're a little cultish.
Yeah,
they really are.
So I think to end his career, to be around the end of his career, he wants to be maybe around people that like want him there. They're pumped that he's there.
Yep.
Whether he does what he's doing now or even just top 3 or top 5, like they're just pumped that he's going to end the career with whatever with them.
Yep. I think though, like if you're his agent, he probably can make more money staying at KTM.
No.
Right? Because I think Bobby has to pay the 450 guys. I don't think Yamaha. Yamaha pays the bonuses. I'm not sure if they pay the salary.
Monster pays a lot to Yamaha.
Yeah, Yamaha.
But I don't think he would make more at KTM just because if 23s go on there, then no.
Yep.
But again, Yamaha is gonna if they lose Tomac, if he's gone, I mean that opens up a whole lot.
Yeah.
So
what do you think, Shorty?
I think Tomac is the biggest factor. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
If he really stops, that's a big difference in funds and resources and everything else, and the attitude at the team.
Do we think he stops? He does, right? Or does he keep going?
Dude, after talking to his dad, him sitting there telling me that, he doesn't know what he's going to do when he retires. He wants to keep racing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was surprised to see him commit to motocross and SMX races,
I mean, he's doing good. I mean, Shorty, you kind of have to admit, like, you're doing good. You're on top of the world.
Yeah.
Like, why would you stop? Even though he's 30, he 31?
He's 30 now, I think.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's still young enough to keep going. Like, the whole sport's getting older now.
Yeah.
Dude,
we got babies on the podium now. Everyone's got a baby on the podium. Like, what the hell happened to McGrath and Fro and Factory Phil going to a strip club after the main event? That doesn't happen anymore.
I mean, you could also go. I mean, Fro went to jail too. Whichever way you want to look at it.
But also the atmosphere that when you see, Tomac left Kawasaki and had so much success at Yamaha.
Mm-hmm.
There's value in that. For even Cooper to see that.
Yeah.
I think that might steer people away from the other environment, and it shows what Star's doing and the people and their attitude. I think there's something to that.
Do you think Davey has much connection over at KTM at all? Shorty, do you think he knows anybody?
I don't know. Just like basically the guy who raised him. Seems like
exactly right. That guy. By the way, Andrew Short brought to you by the folks at Weisco Piston. Yeah, I think like JT said on our whatever happens with Tomac first is going to be like you guys said too. That's going to be number one, and then the resources will drift off because Ferrandis is up and Barcia is up, Anderson is up, Cooper is up, Plessinger is up, blah 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 down the line. But the only guys that have deals are Craig. I think Mookie got re-signed, and I think AC's got another year.
Yeah, like I said, those. Yeah. I think it all is going to come down to where if Tomac stays or not.
Yeah.
That's going to be the first one, and then Cooper. Actually, sorry, then Chase, and then Cooper. So I mean, if Chase goes if he goes orange, I don't see Cooper staying.
Yeah.
And but I think he would be better off going to Yamaha to be with Tomac than he would be staying with Chase.
You have to figure one of the pitch to Chase to get him to sign is like, you're going to be our guy. You're our number one guy. Yep. Everything's going to revolve around you. You're our rider. None of these guys. We all now, the era's over of Yamaha when we had Reed, Villeman, and Ferry there. Now it's an A guy and a clear B guy.
Yep.
And you wouldn't have that with 23 and 2.
No, you're not going to have that with 3 and 2.
No, you're not. But I feel like it would be different, like you said.
Yeah,
because of Bobby.
But they're both going to be on their way out, though.
Yeah.
So do you want 2 veterans?
I don't know. Yeah.
But they both can win, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking out loud here.
We are too.
Yeah.
Fans like that kind of stuff. All right, Shorty. Anything else?
Nope. Thanks for having me on. I was surprised when you said Davey's coming in and we'd like to have you on the phone. I was